Hey you guys, in this video I am going to be doing a little mall haul for you guys, talking with you, chatting with you, sharing the things that I've purchased and what they're for, etc. So this first item is for, do you guys remember when I went to France a little over a year ago for my friend's baby to be born, a baby girl? Well, she's over 1 year, 1 year's old now. She's a little bit over that, let's see. She's like 1 year and 4 months now, and I got this for her because I'm actually going to take a trip to France. It's a last minute trip that my friend and I decided to do, so I'm gonna go over there and hang out with my friend for a few weeks, and I'm really excited. So I wanted to get a gift for the little baby girl. She's so cute. She's walking now. She's very smart. She's so cute. She's so beautiful. And I thought she would like this because my friend, her mom, said she's been really into like little pink purses lately. So I thought I would get her a little like backpack because she might go to like school soon, just like daycare. But it's nice. She can put her little like water and snacks and diapers and things like that in here, and just carry it on a little bag. Oh my gosh, so cute. So I loved this. It's got these like bunny ears on top, which is so cute to me. I think I would probably wear this backpack actually. Maybe that's why I got it. Maybe I really liked it for myself too. But no, I actually had my eye out for a pink purse, and I thought this would be perfect. So it's got these little straps in the back, and they've got them like taped together, which is nice. And a little tag here. This was, where was the price? Maybe it was on the back. I guess, oh, there it is. 375 Egyptian pounds, which is equivalent to approximately, at the moment, maybe $12 US. When I first moved to Egypt, this would have been equivalent to $24 US. It was double, but the pound unfortunately has lost a lot of value lately, and it's half the value as what it was before, so it's really not good news for Egyptians, so I'm really hoping that it gets better soon. It's got this little pocket in the front here, and it's got the design here also. They've got the little zipper handles like in plastic. This one too. Kind of nice, just keep it nice. Actually, the little bunny ears were also covered with like this paper and then plastic around that too. But I took it off so I could show it to you guys first. I'm going to be leaving for my trip to France in a couple of days, and I will be there for like 2 weeks. So I'll get to make you guys some more France videos, which is really exciting. My friend was really generous. She said, hey, you know, like, she's the one that has the 2 twin boys that I lived with them for 8 months. If you remember that, they're hilarious. They just turned 5 years old, and I love them so much, and I'm so excited that I will get to know the little girl better now too. I've spent time with her, but I was there when she was born, and I watched the twins when she was born, and then I've seen, I've met up with them a few different times, but not like living with them, I lived with the twins for 8 months, and so I got to know them so well. So I'm excited to have 2 weeks where she's big enough that I can get to know her better and play with her and see her little personality. I was so excited. But yeah, my friend was super generous, and she just called me like 2 weeks ago and was like, hey, you want to come to France for a few weeks? The boys have 2 weeks off, and I'm going to have all 3 kids while her husband's working. She's like, you want to come and be with me so I don't go crazy? I was like, yeah, that sounds great. And she's paying for my trip to go there. She says she feels bad. They've been wanting to pay me back for going to help when their baby was born. I'm like, you guys are my best friends. I lived with you for 8 months when I was going through a divorce. Like, they're amazing. They've done way more than, they don't owe me anything. But she still was like, no, we really want you. We want you to come and we want to pay. It'll be so fun. Okay, so you're offering me a free trip to France to hang out with you. She's my best friend. Yeah, I'm coming. Here, I'm coming now. So there you go. So I've got this for a little girl. I'm going to show you the gifts I got for the twins soon. I'm super excited. Can you hear the bell outside? I might leave that. That was normally I cut out all the noises from outside. I just like edit them out, but that's sort of lovely. All right, this is so random. Can you guess what I got these for? Let's see if you can guess. I'll give you a moment to think while I make some sounds with them. It's a set of 3 tennis balls, obviously. And this was £85, a little under $3 US. It comes in this nice crinkly plastic bag. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright. The reason I purchased these was not to play tennis, but I use these to roll out knots in my neck and my upper back. Anyone else do this? Tennis balls are really great for rolling out muscles and knots. So that's what I use on my neck. So I put the ball on the ground and I like just roll my back on it, and it gets out. It just feels amazing when I have neck pain or an irritated upper back, because I have some neck injuries, etc. So that's what these are for. Okay, I'm going to get some scissors to cut these open. 1 minute. Okay, let's cut this open. Alright, so we've got 1, 2, 3. Let's actually uncrinkle that a little bit, because if I don't, you're going to hear it uncrinkling for like the next 20 minutes when I set it down. You could still hear some crinkles. Yeah, is that going to happen for a long time? Okay, let's see what happens. Alright, so I've got the tennis balls here. This reminds me of a video that I did in the beginning of my channel. It was like a sports theme video, and I just tapped and scratched on everything sports related, and they were like kind of large things, like pretty sure there was a tennis racket, some tennis balls, there was a football, I want to say I had a hockey stick. What else was in that video? Maybe some kind of like, did I have a mitt? I don't know. Anyway, lots of things. It was my sports themed video from years ago. I doubt that these work very well, like if you're actually wanting to play tennis with them. Maybe. I don't know if I've shared this before with you guys, but I actually grew up playing tennis. I've never shared it probably because I don't play it anymore and it's not my thing, but yeah, my family members on my Italian side, they just really loved tennis. And I have one family member who's actually really, really good at tennis. And I don't know, that whole side of the family, when we family events, playing tennis. And not like a fancy club kind of tennis, like more like just chilling with family playing tennis. I don't know how to differentiate that, but like Italian family playing tennis. There you go. My nana, so cute playing tennis. She'd always have like this little tennis skirt on. And my Pop and Nana and Pop is like grandma and grandpa for Italians, I don't know. And yeah, so they were both really good, and then another family member was really, really good, and the rest of us were just like, you know, frolicking about. I was told that in between shots I would do a spin, so there's that. You can see where my interest lied. I was actually quite good at tennis. I think because of like the hand-eye coordination and just like the mobility like that you learn in dance, and I don't know, I was really good at it, but I didn't really enjoy like doubles. It was very boring to me. But I really liked singles when I could just boom, 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 boom. Super fun to me, super fun. But not as fun as dancing or many things, so I'm never like motivated, like I want to go play tennis. I've never in my life said I want to go play tennis. So I use them for getting the knots out of my back. It's great. Okay, so this next group of items are different designs. I'm not going to show for too long. I guess if you really wanted to see them, you could screenshot that, but I kind of want you to have surprises for the nails that I'll be wearing in the future. But these are, I'll show this one because I already showed it in another video. They are these nail strips that are exactly like these, that go over your natural nail. Although I've actually used them on fake nails as well. If you get like plain like transparent nails that are the fake nails, you can cover with these, and they really help wonderfully to the fake nails. And I'm so surprised, but this is my first time trying this sort of thing, and these have been on for a week and they are really good. I'm really surprised. Because I'm cleaning, I'm washing my hands, I'm doing all sorts of things all day, scratching, tapping, etc., and they're still good. So I've got a few different designs of them, but what you do is you just like they put like a little piece of like an alcohol swab inside. You clean your nail off, and then you just peel like the front of this off and the back of it, and you stick it on, and then you just, I don't know, I use scissors to cut it, and then they say file it, but I should try it more. I should try a better, like a more normal file, because I think I use my I have this like file that's like, it's called a forever file, and it's that like is it a crystal? What is it? I don't know. It's some kind of material that it's like a glass or something, and it lasts for so long. So maybe if I use like one of those regular files that's got the like gritty edge, the grittiness to it, it would work better. But you're supposed to, according to the instructions, just put the nail on, and then at the spot that it's like on your nail, it's like it's long, see? So they go on and they're like a sticker like hanging off further, right? And I just like cut off the top portion with scissors, and then I like kind of tried to file, and it seemed to work. I ended up using the scissors to kind of shape and then just pushing it down, but I think the file's probably supposed to be work better if you have a normal file. So I've actually got 5 here, but these 4, I'm not going to show you all the designs, but these 4 are mine. I purchased for me, and then there's this one and another repeat that I got for a friend. She asked me, oh, I can show you this one because it's literally the same design I have. She wanted one also because she liked the polka dots, so I grabbed 2 for her as well when I was grabbing these. So you'll have to look out for these designs to come, but they had some cute ones. Actually, I have one other one, but it's in my suitcase already. I've packed, and I popped one set inside of the suitcase to wear in France. The thing that I like about this is you don't have to use any nail polish remover or acetone, which is great. And it still has like some fun designs, so that's exciting. I still love my fake nails that I use. I just love them, all the designs. It's so fun. And eventually my natural nails will break. I actually trimmed some today because if I let them just keep getting longer, they break. And this hand is still growing. Okay, the most exciting thing for me is what I got for the twins, which is these are little NASA suits that I found at the children's H&M here in Egypt, and it was so exciting because I was on the phone with my friend and I was like, what are some things they would really like right now, because their birthday just passed and I wanted to bring them a birthday gift, of course. So she said, something they're really into right now is NASA, but I don't know if you can find anything like that, And I was like, oh, okay. And I actually was really just searching for some t-shirts for them. I think I told this story to you guys already, but they have these t-shirts that I gave them for one of their birthdays when they turned 3, actually, and they still wear them to this day. And it's really sweet because, I don't know, they know that they wear it because, well, they know I gave it to them, and it's like we love each other. So it's really sweet. So I thought it'd be cute to get them another t-shirt, because they'll grow out of these soon. But when I saw this, I was ecstatic, because they're gonna go crazy for this. They love dress up stuff like this. They have lots of capes and masks and things like that. They love that. And they're twins, so they play a lot together. They use their imagination a lot together. So they're just gonna freak out. And I called my friend right when I got home and showed her, and I was nearly bouncing off the walls. I was so excited to have found it. And she was so pumped. She was like, oh my gosh, they're going to go crazy for this. They got some kind of, maybe a Lego or Duplo building set for NASA, maybe a rocket, something like that. And now they'll have suits to go with it. So this is the headpiece for the astronaut. And there's a little belt here. It's not functioning, but it's just, it's cute. Little belt. I don't want that to be too loud. Let's see if I can get it without it popping too loud. Okay. A little elastic bit here. I'll grab the other one. They're exactly the same, but just so you can see them both. So this is the other twin. They're identical twins. Many of you have seen their little hands in videos. I did a short with them like a year and a half ago, with them both scratching. So yeah, H&M had this. So in the US this is size 5T/6, and that's perfect for them because they are 5 years old, but they're very tall for their age. Because their dad is super, super tall. This part's kind of fluffy. It's got a little bit of fluff to it. So these were actually quite expensive, but I did not care because I love them so much. So it's £1,000, £1,100 nearly, and that's about $30 US, $31 US, and I was just super happy to spend that money on them. I love them so much, and they will be so happy. So they're quite pricey, but I can't. On my heart, I can't. I have to do it. Got these like silver bits here that are like reflective. They're gonna go crazy. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to hug them, cuddle them. There's a little flag on the side here. Maybe I can put out a short of them wearing it, like where you can't see their faces, but like maybe they can cover their faces and have their astronauts. I should do that. I've been putting out shorts like every day, and it's so fun. I enjoy it so much. I hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah, I'm having fun with it. I kind of swerve between. Of course, I put out ASMR shorts. But there's just so many funny things that I see, and I want to share those funny things with you guys, so I share them in the shorts as well. Okay, I'm going to pop this in here. So if you don't know, I live in Egypt. I probably already said that in this video, but I live in Egypt, so some of the funny things I see on the roads, I've been posting in shorts. Guys, I saw a dog, a large dog on a motorcycle the other day. A large dog on a motorcycle, on a highway, on a fast road. Like there's a man and a man, and in between is a dog, a large dog, and you just see his giant tail hanging down, just flapping in the wind, going along on his motorcycle. And so I had to put a short out of that, because I quickly grab my camera if I'm like in a taxi or something and I see something, I grab it and try to film for you guys. So that's the kind of stuff. Oh great, we've got a waistband. I love the sound of this waistbands. I hope I remember. Maybe you guys can remind me if I don't remember to put out a short with the littles. I call them the littles, the little nuggets. in their costumes. And actually, my friend said that their class is having a dress-up day on the 21st, I don't know, February, something like that. And so she was so excited. She's like, oh my gosh, they're going to have something to wear for it. They're going to be so excited. So I'm very, very excited. Okay. So next, as you can see, I've got a bunch of different nail polishes because I'm trying to do my natural nails a bit more here and there. I'm trying to alternate. Mainly, honestly, the reason is just because I don't like using acetone on my nails that often. And using fake nails requires me to like soak my little tips of my fingers in acetone to remove them once a week, and I just don't want to do that so often. Okay, so here we go. We have got a set of colours that I'll use here and there and try to make designs with. This first colour, these are all by a company, well, all except for this one, by a company called Luna. So it says rich colour, high coverage, free from toluene, I don't know what that is, free from formaldehyde, free from DPD. Okay, I don't know what a lot of those things are. I don't know, DBT or toluene, it's TOLUENE. Let's see if this has a colour, like a colour name. It just says number 78. Looks like there's not like a name for the colour. This one is matte, the others are not, I guess. This is a special kind of nail polish that you can find in the Middle East. It's called Halal. That means it's permissible to use. I'll share briefly why as I show you the different colours. But in this part of the world there are quite a few Muslims, and when Muslims pray they have this process prior to praying called wudu, and I'm just taking the little tag off there. And that process is you wash before you pray, and Muslims are supposed to pray 5 times a day, and they wash prior to praying. So it's a washing of let's see, mouth, nose, face, then I think it's the arms, the hands and arms, ears, head and feet. I think I got the order correct. Forgive me if I did not. And then after that, they go and pray. So for women, there's this thing where apparently the water has to actually touch your nail, your real nail. Maybe if you're Muslim, you can explain that to us and maybe share. I would love that. I would love if you could share that with us. If you understand the reason for that, why it has to touch the nail. It's a cleansing thing, but there's a thought that, you know, when you put nail polish on, then the water doesn't touch your nail. So many Muslim women here can't wear nail polish in order to pray regularly. And so they created these nail polishes. They're called, this one's called Luna Air, and you can see on top it says breathable, no animal components, halal. If you're familiar with that term, it's things that are permissible, and there's like the opposite of halal is a word called haram, which is like not permissible, not allowed essentially. So that is why lots of nail polish in this part of the world, you can purchase it. It will say this on it. So now we've got an orange colour. orange. Nice green colour. The sign is not on this one, but I think... Oh, you know what? It's actually not. Yeah, I can see the difference now. So if it says air, that's the one that is considered halal. Apparently it lets the water through. I don't understand the science behind it or the way it works, but maybe someone out there does. So I guess this one does not have that air thing, the air logo, so it actually is not considered halal. There's lots of nail polishes here that are not halal also, and the week that women have their periods, they are not supposed to pray that week, so they wear nail polish on those weeks because they're not praying anyway, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, you guys, but this is what my friends here have explained to me. So I'm curious to use these. I'm curious. I like the colours, and I'm curious to know, like, what if they feel different, if they go on lighter. I don't know. Curious. And then I also got this white. They didn't have white in this brand, I guess, but I found it in another place. It's by Amanda, and you can see here. See how it also says that there, halal. But like I said, not all of them say that or have that quality, property to them. So, like, yeah, this is more aqua, teal, turquoise, kind of a purple maroon colour. I'm going to shake it because it's kind of stuck. This is nice yellow, purple, forest green, bright orange, kind of a midnight blue, I don't know, and then white. I'm like wondering if it will be very thin, like what is it that, not sure. According to my friends, some of them think this is, works, it's legit, and others are like, no, it's still covering your nail. So any thoughts? Let's hear them. Okay, let me move these out of the way. Okay, next, a very practical item. I've got some razors here. This is Simply Venus by Gillette. It looks like they're quite nice. Let's open them. Let's look at them. Because it looks like the handle's kind of nice. Oh yeah, that's going to sound really good. They kind of look like little mermaid tails. Oh no, I did it again now. This one's going to uncrinkle. Let's uncrinkle you. Alright, not bad. Alright, let's put this here. See, it's kind of got a mermaid tail look to it, but look at all the ridges. Nice little handle and grip there. I usually buy a pack of like 10 razors from Target and they last me for like ever. So I don't think I've purchased razors since I moved to Egypt, and I think I came with a pack of maybe I bought one or two here, but I don't even think so. Pretty sure maybe the pack had like 10 to 14. I don't know. It's a good size pack. I don't know. I use like one razor for 3 months. Is that weird? It works really well for me. I have no problems. But I'm sure some people maybe use that, like switch out their razors more frequently. I don't know. I definitely don't. So I've got 4 here. It's not very many, but can't find like a great packet like I can get at Target here, and I'm like run out. They're finished. So I had to grab a few, but maybe when I'm in the US I'll get another pack of like 14 of those really simple razors. That's all I use, something really simple, and it'll last me for another 2 years. Look at the back. It's kind of cool. Like, looks like little like polka dots. They're matching the nails. Like that. So my razors. Let's see, I've also got another practical item. This is my turmeric. I use turmeric for the nerve damage I have in my ulnar nerve that runs along my pinky, through my elbow and up through my neck. It was a work injury, typing too much, not in the right position, etc. And yeah, so I kind of suffered with that for years. I actually can't use my hands for like my phone, typing, painting anymore, more than 5, at most 10 minutes at a time. I have to like give them breaks. However, before I used the turmeric, I could do like 1 minute. I'm not joking. It was a very uncomfortable thing, and I had to like manage it. So someone told me about turmeric a long while ago, and I tried it, but it didn't do anything. And I found out later it was because it did not have an ingredient called biopeprin, and the biopeprin helps your body to absorb the turmeric. So once I tried these capsules, I use a different kind in the US, but this is what I found in Egypt. And I take 2 per day. I take 2,000 milligrams every day. That's how much. And that allows me to use my hands much more frequently and for longer. When they're not inflamed at all, I could maybe even use it for like 20 minutes, but yeah. So that's why I'm like really slow at responding to messages from you guys on Instagram and emails. I can barely ever respond on Instagram. I'm so sorry. Guys, there was a point when I was replying to messages on Instagram that were from like a year before they had been sent. That's like how slow, because every day I have to focus more on emails for the channel and just my emails from you guys, and I focus a lot on Patreon, because Patreon I have like there's like a messaging center on Patreon, so I write back and forth with people on there quite a bit, and I try to prioritize those 2 things. Oh, and also comments on the channel, like going through reading comments and writing back and pushing like, etc. There's not a lot of ability that I have past that to use my hands. And of course I'm editing each day as well. Tapping, thank God, does not bother it. Tapping does not irritate my hands at all. Like typing, so much irritates. A mouse, one of the worst. And then on the phone, doing anything like this, even holding the phone, I feel it. It's really bizarre. Alright, what's next? Okay, actually both of these are fairly practical. So I purchased these gloves because when I do dishes, I like to use gloves because of, fake nails or nail polish, or now these nail strips. Trying to keep them nice for ASMR videos. And I want to bring a set with me to France so I can help with dishes. So I picked up a pair to bring with me there. These were £20. something like, I don't know, 75 cents or something, 50 cents. Not very expensive, very cheap. Ooh, I like that sound. You guys get to look forward to stories about the twins now. Many of you, after I stopped living with the twins, like missed hearing stories about them on a regular basis, because they do crazy things. 2 boys, and they get into a lot of mischief, and it is very funny. Bright yellow. There's a strip here of plastic that's got ridged, and it sounds really nice. Let's see. So, have any of you guys ever gotten into the show How to Get Away with Murder? I started watching it, I want to say a few years ago, and I think I watched like the first maybe 2.5 or 3 seasons, and for some reason I stopped. It might have been that at the time that was the last season, and then when they started back with seasons 4, 5 and 6, I believe, I just never kind of restarted watching. And so the other day I was like, I should finish that series. So I've been watching it, and I had to start over at season 2 just to like get my bearings, because there's lots of details in that show. But I really love it. It's so good. I'm on season 5 now. So this is a little lighter. I use this to light my stove and my oven. So I turn the gas and then I light it. And I like having the long one because it's not really fun when you have the little tiny ones and you have to pull your hand back. I like being far from the fire when it lights. This is just a plastic candle, but it's kind of a pretty colour. There's a little lock button here. If you push it to the side, it will lock it. And then here, you can move it from side to side, and it determines the size of the flame. I'm going to start bringing the other items up to the stage for their final bow. That's how people, I remember when I first started the channel and I always brought everything to the front afterwards, like all the items. I remember them saying like, it's like they're all coming to take a bow. So I think of that now every time I do that. So we've got our astronaut costume. We've got our fishing gloves here. We've got our second astronaut costume, but I'll leave that there and I'll just grab the purse. I love this purse. I should make a little short, just tapping and scratching on it, the little bunny ears. We've got some razors. bunch of nail strips. Our tennis balls. Let's put that right here. Turmeric. Make sure you get turmeric curcumin with biopeprin. If you have inflammation and you want to try that out, I highly recommend it. And we've got lots of nail polish. I'll bring the purple to represent, maybe a few for some colour. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video, my little haul, and I hope you have a great rest of your day or night.